This is iFIBER 1 News. Here are today's top stories.
A rancher who shot a wolf in northeast Okanagan County acted within his rights and won't face penalties.
As emergency work to repair the eastbound lane of State Route 20 between Loop Loop Pass and Okanagan continues,
for the 11th year now, 5th graders across Grant County were able to experience the wonders of science and renewable energy sources. The Warden Cougar softball team clinched its 10th consecutive trip to state this season when it beat Cleveland-Roslyn in the district semifinals.
From the iFIBER 1 newsroom, this is iFIBER 1 News. And it starts now.
A rancher who shot a wolf in northeast Okanagan County acted within his rights and won't face penalties. The State Department of Fish and Wildlife says the April 29th shooting killed one young male wolf, believed to be from the Beaver Creek Pack, in a part of the state where wolves have no federal protection. The wolf was approaching a fenced cattle pasture near the rancher's home, where 3 newborn calves were present. The landowner shot it when it was 56 yards from his fence line. It's what Fish and Wildlife calls a caught-in-the-act scenario, in which livestock owners are justified in shooting a wolf, which has state protection. Department Director Kelly Susswind has ordered employees to make public safety a priority in their management of wolves. Jefferson Robbins, iFIBER 1 News.
This segment is brought to you by...
Change doesn't have to be complicated. With a low-profile microwave hood combination that's ready to install right out of the box. It fits in the same space as your under-cabinet hood, so you can get your microwave off the countertop and make space for the routines worth keeping. The low-profile microwave hood combination from the #1 selling appliance brand in the USA.
Whirlpool Appliances, now available at more furniture in Ephrata.
as emergency work to repair the eastbound lane of State Route 20 between Loop Loop Pass and Okanagan continues, crews have found it necessary to completely close the roadway in the coming days.
Beginning Tuesday, after Memorial Day weekend, we will require full closure of SR 20 at Loop Loop where that slide has occurred. We've come to a place in the construction that is going to require some work that probably will compromise that lane, and we don't want traffic traveling over the top of that while we're trying to continue doing that fill to rebuild that slope.
The highway was damaged on May 1st when a sudden washout on a sunny day caused a portion of it to crumble and collapse between mileposts 222 and 223. Traffic flow through the area has continued via signal control since the slide occurred, but the upcoming full closure will force the implementation of a lengthy detour around the work zone. Hearst Construction LLC of Wenatchee began the project on May 13th and appear to be on track to complete the restoration within the DOT's standard allotment of time for emergency repairs.
It was a 30-day contract, and we seem to be on target for that, but as with all emergency work, it's really difficult to tell. We also have some thunderstorms and rain showers forecast for this weekend, and that could potentially impact that slide negatively and change the scenario that they're working with.
Reporting for iFIBER 1 News, I'm Chris Hansen.
This segment is brought to you by...
Your taste buds bored? Well, then bring them to Jay's Teriyaki. Not only does Jay's have a variety of teriyaki dishes, they also offer mouth-watering salads and sides. Call Jay's 509-764-5155. Jay's Teriyaki, located at 123 East Broadway in Moses Lake, because it's all in the sauce.
For the 11th year now, 5th graders across Grant County were able to experience the wonders of science and renewable energy sources up close. Grant PUD, REC Silicon, Puget Sound Energy, the Moses Lake School District, and Big Bend Community College came together to put on the Energy Science Days Fair for all the 5th grade students in the county. Big Bend hosted the event, and over the course of 2 days, students from Moses Lake, Ephrata, Warden, Elmira Cooley Heartline, and many more were able to get a hands-on lesson in renewable energy. Grant County itself is full of renewable energy sources, being home to 2 dams and plenty of windmills. The activities range from cooking s'mores in a reflective heat oven to racing solar cars to seeing the dangers of high voltage. The annual fair is a popular one with the students, and it looks like it's here to stay for many more years. I'm Adam Chikoski for iFIBER 1 News. The Warden Cougar softball team clinched its 10th consecutive trip to state this season when it beat Cle-Elum-Roslyn in the district semifinals. The Cougars went on to 10-run Royal to clinch a #1 seed in the state playoffs for back-to-back seasons. Placing in state for softball is a difficult thing to do, with the tournament being akin to a marathon with up to 3 games being played in one day. Last season, the Cougars dropped their opener to the eventual state champs, Lakeside 9 Mile, before coming just 1 game short of placing. This season, the Cougars have another difficult challenge in the first round, the Elma Eagles. The Eagles have been considered a top team in the state all season, but a loss to Castle Rock in their districts put them as a lower seed entering the state tournament. The result is 2 of the best teams in the state scoring off against each other in round 1. Warden head coach Wes Richens calls Elma a shadow of his own team, with similar strengths and weaknesses, and each team with the capability of winning it all. The Cougars know the challenge ahead will be a tough one, but they're ready for it.
Just going to the state tournament, you know that everyone's going to be really good. It's the top teams in the state, obviously, and it just shows that it could be anyone's game.
We have a really strong lineup this year, like top to bottom, and everyone that doesn't that, they're still really got a game.
The Cougars and Eagles will battle at 10 a.m. on Friday at the Columbia Playfield in Richland. I'm Adam Chikoski for iFIBER 1 Sports.
This is iFIBER 1 News. For more information on these stories and other news, visit us online at iFiber1.com or check us out on Facebook.